different angle. Walking out of the complex. It's a little overcast today. I'm going to take you on a walk down the hill from Caribe Campo. This is residential Tropimar. Got a bunch of units for sale in here. Good investments. Hola, hola, amigo. ¿Todo bien? Sí, señor. And this is the front. ¿Todo bien, amigo? Buen día. Parking for the motos. I should give you a wide look here, but should be all in 4K. Here's the, just to my right here is the 3-bedroom that I've been promoting. It walks in right off the street, so it's easy access, so you don't have to come through the gate like I just showed you. This is the access here, and it's just access for the 3 units above, but it has its own little patio, and this is right off the street. Street, it's more like a driveway. Hola. Todo bien, amigo. That's Caribe Campo. Residencial Tropimar is over here. And Terraza Tropimar is right here. And it's 500 meters down the hill to Super Pola. There's an international school, which you can hear the kids playing in. This is K Block, the other end of the building. You find some cheaper studios here. You might even be able to find them at 35, 40,000. Actually, I do have 2 studios joined together. That's 60,000. That's a pretty good deal. School's just behind here, so you can probably hear the kids. It's got a good mix of expats and locals. And you might hear them fire up as I walk down. They're practicing the band for Independence Day, which is the 28th. So this area becomes congested twice a day with about 100 cars for about 20 minutes, half an hour, 8 o'clock and 2 o'clock. We get a lot of traffic here, people picking up and dropping off their kids. Residencial 7 Winds. I don't know much about this property. And headed, so we're about halfway down the hill now. George's Oasis Bar is on this flat part before you hit the other part of the hill. There are some villas along this street as well. This road is, well, it was paved about 3 months ago, and it lasted about 3 weeks. They didn't do a great job. You can see the rain, although it dissipates quickly. Well, it's good drainage here, but they have yet to figure out a long-term solution for keeping this, because there's so much traffic from the school that causes major natural speed bumps. I heard they're working on an association to manage the road better. Also, the condo corporation, the board of directors, the AGM for Terraza Tropimar, have been promoting a lot of properties in that complex. There's 121 units in that complex. Their AGM is coming up Friday, March 3rd. Sign-ins start at 9 o'clock in the morning. The meeting starts at 11. Here's George's Oasis, popular spot. And it's halfway down the hill. This is Trade Winds Condos. We've got a penthouse with an ocean view in here for $160. Here's my favorite moto, Ricardo. Super nice guy, very trustworthy. I use him to get my propane filled because I don't like driving around with a propane tank on my bike. I don't really have a place. Where am I going to put it? He figures out a way. Ricardo's a good guy. Speaks English pretty well. And this is, again, over halfway down the hill. At the bottom of the hill is Super Pola, which is one of the grocery stores in Sosúa here. They got just about everything. Playero's probably a little bit more selection, higher prices, but you'll find everything you can't find at Super Pola, like Frank's hot sauce. You will not find Canadian butter. I have a connection though. You're looking for it. Not a local connection. This part of the road is good. It's just the flat part outside of the school that really gets beat up. On the way down from Terraza Tropimar and Residencial Tropimar, it's in good shape. It's paved and there's no problems, but coming down to the flat part in front of the school, it gets beat up a little bit. And this is known as one of the more dangerous intersections in Sosúa. You got to be really careful. You do not, just because it's a green light doesn't mean go. You still have to look both ways. Hola, amigo. And as you can see, you can fit more than one person on a moto, even full-sized grown-ups. Ricardo's one of the safest moto drivers too. See, now you get a red light. Now, it doesn't mean that everyone stops. You got to be really careful. There's Georgie. Motos think they own the place. So that's right at the bottom of the hill at Caribe Campo. The number 5 goes west that way, east that way to Cabarete. Hola, amigo. And that's Super Pola. There's also a Caribe Express, which is a money exchange, and a pharmacy over there. They deliver. They're open 24 hours. Hola, amigo. ¿Todo bien? How are you? Ti amo, amigo. Mucho gusto. That's one of my favorite guys. He's always in the parking lot here. I think his name's Frank. Super nice guy. I always throw him 150 or 100 pesos. Not always. Most of the time when I see him. He's just such a sweet guy. I appreciate his big smile every day when I see him. So that's a little bit. This is I can't remember the name of this place. Nelson's Bistro? Yeah. And if you want what do they call it? Terrazo steak or something? It's all sliced up on a wooden board with mashed potatoes and veggies. This is your typical North American bistro right here. I mean, the menu's North American. So that's a walk down the hill from Caribe Campo. I'll upload this. Hola, amigo. Come to DR where people still love each other. They hang out on the street. Most people say hello to you when you walk by. They're more than helpful if you need anything. I walked out the other day and my bike was blocked in by a couple more bikes. Hola, amigo. And the motor coach guy that was at the beginning of the video, he runs over and helps me lift the bike up and over and moves the other one for me. And this is headed downtown. Food park here. It's a sandwich shop. Cheap sandwiches. Another business. Sorry. Another property for sale here. I don't have the details on this. I need to get them. And so that's about it. Just a quick walk down the hill. There's Villa Antonio. Antonia. It's a small boutique hotel. It could be for sale as well. I talked to them about selling about a year ago. This is the Lancer's Yard. And I think that's about it. You've seen the walk down Pedro Crescente, which is the main drag in Sosúa. So rather than do this, I'm going to switch over to Spotify and listen to some beats while I'm walking. It's just before noon down here, a cooler day today because it's overcast, but summer's coming back. Still 66 at night. Nice and cool. It's a cool breeze. Hola. So come to DR. Whether you're buying or renting, we got your hookup. Talk soon.